Yep. Okay, so primer guide. Let's start. So I'm gonna put the match screen on so you can see what's going on in game. Okay, so we're gonna separate this primer up into 1, 2, 3 sections. Basics. We're gonna go over basics. That dude never stopped mashing, but it works in KI. Oh man, got a Rebello hater. I love it.
Random, but it's only picking Fulgor.
Well, that's the one you want.
Well, yeah, that's doing it right.
Oh wait, no, never mind. That's one for player 2.
Yeah.
Retarded.
Yeah, we're done.
Who am I picking?
Okay,
All that
so
Breath of the Wild's rotting your brain.
we're gonna start off with the beginning of our KI primer guide, which is basics. So these things basically apply to every fighting game engine that's similar to Street Fighter. So we're gonna start with that.
Who am I picking? Jago?
I don't hate him. Yeah, let's start with Jago.
Yeah.
Jago's a good choice to start. And any other character, it doesn't really matter. So we're going to start with the systems first. Let's just load this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just waiting for the game to start here. Okay, so Killer Instinct is a 6-button fighting game, just like Street Fighter. So you have a light normal, that's a punch. A light normal, that's a kick. A medium normal, that's a punch. A heavy normal, that's a punch. You get the idea. So you have 3 of each, one light, medium, heavy for each punch and kick. These moves are basically your normals, just like in any other fighting game. You use them for spacing, use them for meaties, use them for basically everything. So let's not go into the combo system just yet.
Well,
Yeah, you don't need to do a combo yet. So show all the normals. Light punch, medium punch.
Medium punch.
Yeah, heavy punch. Yeah. Kick, heavy kick. Now, these are the buttons that you're going to use in the neutral game. You can use moves in the neutral game too, but your buttons are going to be your main source of footsie into opener. Okay, so just know that you're going to be footseeing with these buttons a lot depending on the character. Some don't use it as much as others, but a character like Jago uses his footsie buttons all day long. So that's the basics of that. You have, for movement, you have backdash. So let's do some backdashes. So it's just back on the joystick.
Invincible back.
Yeah, I know. So backdash is just back on the stick. It has startup invincibility, just like Street Fighter 4. And then forward dashes are forward on the stick, no invincibility, but are used for covering ground. Okay. So those are your movement options. Some characters have movement options in their special move set, things like that, right?
is there a tendency for
Sorry?
backdash or forward dash that either one of them to have more startup or
Yes,
hand lag?
they have different properties altogether.
Alright.
So some characters, like for example Fulgor, just to give you a little idea of what you're asking, when Fulgor gets more meter, his forward dash and backdash actually speed up and gain length.
Nice.
Right, so that's something we'll talk about, but their frame data is independent of each other. Their backdash can be better than their forward dash and vice versa.
All right.
Okay, so movement options, jumping. You have straight up jump, forward jump, and back jump. Some characters can alter their trajectory in the air depending on their moveset, right? But for the most part, you're going to have a forward jump, neutral jump, back jump, right? For defensive options, you have block. That's it. This game is a blocking game, and that's it. And as far as other defensive options go, they're usually either special moves, and one of the things that we're going to talk about in the advanced section of the guide. So just at the beginning, know that it's a very Street Fighter-esque game where you have normals, specials, EX moves like the Street Fighter engine, which use Shadow Bar. So he's going to do a Shadow move right now. Perfect. So Shadow moves use 1 EX bar. They do extra damage, and they have different properties than their regular moveset. Okay? So, for example, EX Wind Kick, if you can do an EX Wind Kick for me, is it's half circle back,
because I'm
2
a
kicks.
noob who asks questions of like, oh, but what about this thing?
Oh, shit.
Has projectile invincibility.
Yeah, it has projectile invincibility. Now, one thing that you have to understand about KI is it has an amazing training mode, but also has amazing data in the menu. So can you go to the command list? If you're ever
it's so
confused about things that happen when your moves come out, the information that you get in these screens is incredible. It tells you the frame data of certain moves. It tells you what their EX versions do, if anything. It tells you what their regular properties are for each strength of the button. So,
And how sick their names are.
yeah, so when you're learning a new character, definitely just come in here and look at the different things, because there's a number of situations that are the same for different characters. So it's like, oh, I'm having trouble against this projectile game. What is my projectile invincible move? Or what is my move that cancels projectiles, right? So this menu will tell you that all, and it gives you an idea of how to approach someone's offense, right? So always use this menu. Also, frame data. It tells you how safe you are after doing certain things.
Very important.
We're not going to go into frame data too heavily because it's a beginner primer guide. So right now, just if you want to look up frame data and learn how the game engine works, it's a little bit more advanced, and you can do that after you've learned the stuff out of this guide.
40
Right?
Mad unsafe.
Minus 40 means 40 frames, so close to a second of vulnerability after it happens, right? Which is a lot in fighting games. That's a ton, right?
So +2 means you're safe.
Yeah, plus any number means you're safe. So you can't be punished for hitting someone with this move on block.
Yes.
On hit advantage means how much time you have to connect another hit or do something after you've knocked them down or whatever, right? So don't worry about that stuff too much for the normal primer guide.
A lot of that is visually, you can see it.
Yes, you can.
And if anything's
for sure.
a little fishy, that's where online.
Yeah, and it's also where you'll find frame
traps.
traps, right? If I'm plus here and I have a button that starts up and around the same thing as their fastest normal, that's a frame trap. So if they press a button, they get hit, right? But that's a concept between many different fighting games. So, all right. So going on from there, we're gonna go on to the combo system. So how the combo system works in this game is when you land a certain thing, you can start doing the combo system. So some of the most common things are openers, normals into openers, or jumping attacks. These are things that you have to learn how to use. So let's start a combo with a basic normal into opener. So Jago, what he likes to do a lot is low forward into wind kick, or low middle kick into wind kick. And that'll open the combo system. So you'll notice if he doesn't do anything, a bar appears, but nothing happens, okay? Now, after that wind kick, if he decides to press any strength of button, he will get what's called an auto double, where the character will do 2 extra hits, which are then cancelable into a linker, okay? So when you're thinking about the combo system in this game, it's going to be move into opener or raw opener, which can be like a jump attack, whatever, and then you're going to start the combo system with an auto double, then you're going to link, auto double, link, auto double, until you get to the end of that bar when you're going to want to try and cash out.
Right.
So what cashing out means is, unless you finish a combo with a designated finisher move in this game, they will not lose the health that you did during that combo. It will stay as white life until you do a cash out, okay? So even if he keeps that white life and RoC starts a new combo, he can cash out with a finisher and they'll lose all that life, right? So see how that all went away?
That's some fancy stuff right
Exactly. So, combo system, what you need to know: opener, auto double, linker, whatever you want. So this is where all your creativity comes in, right? What you have to remember, though, is you always want to cash out. Always, always, always. And every finisher has a different thing that they do. So some characters have all the options, some have only a couple. So Jago has all of them. So he has a uppercut finisher that's a follow-up and does his damage. So if you just want raw damage, that's the one you go with. He has a wall splat that knocks the person against the wall and then allows you to follow up afterwards. He has a meter gain finisher, which gives him a bunch of meter for finishing with that thing, shadow meter. And then the other one, it's damage, launcher. I said launcher, damage, wall splat, meter build. I think that's all 4 of them.
That's all.
Am I missing one? No, he has all of them.
Is there such a
Jago
thing as
has
a
all
ground
of
bounce?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
So, wall splat, meter gain, launcher, damage ender. That's it.
Well, for some characters, there's resource enders.
Yeah, well, that's character specific, so you don't have to worry about that. So you'll learn that if you play a character that has it, but for the most part, it's going to be either damage, it's going to be meter gain, or it's going to be a wall splat for a reset or a follow-up, right? So, another thing about this game is certain characters have cancelable throws. So, if you could just demonstrate that, RoC, do a throw and then cancel it with an EXDP. So you'll see that Jago can actually capitalize off his throws. Yeah, so a lot of characters have cancelable throws that get them free combos in this game. Okay?
Isn't the usual one into the fireball?
He can do whatever he wants. You can just cancel his throw.
Oh, nifty.
So, that's another part of offense. We don't have to worry too much about it. So, the combo system. Now that you know how it works for the offense, right? We'll talk about defending against the combo system. Now,
This is where you might want to have buttons.
yeah. So let's put him on here. So the combo system, the way that it worked, I told you, you can do a normal auto double, like a light auto double, a medium auto double, or a heavy auto double with your light, medium, or heavy buttons.
Right.
You can also do a light linker, a medium linker, or a heavy linker.
Right.
Okay. So light and medium, to do a light and medium linker.
Yes.
Okay. You do the linker with a light button.
Right.
So let's say one of your designated moves that's a linker, like Jago, his wind kick.
Rocky Wednesdays,
You're
right?
gonna do what?
Yeah,
You know, the curses.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So they're going to go in versus mode, it's fine.
Yeah. But
So,
still.
linkers, right? If you have a light, you do it with the light button. If you want to do a medium, you do it with the medium button.
Right.
And if you want to do a heavy linker, you just hold either of those. You do not press the heavy button. So the reason why that is because a lot of people's finishers in this game overlap with their linkers. So if you do a heavy punch version of a linker that is an ender as well, it will stop
It'll
the
do
combo.
ender. Okay.
Right? However, if you hold the button, you'll get the heavy 3-hit version. So how linkers in this game work is on auto double is 2 hits, right? And then a linker can be 1, 2, or 3 hits depending on which one you choose.
Right.
So obviously, lights do the least damage, but they're the hardest to break because you can't visually see. Oh, it was just one. Shit. Right. Medium are harder to see or easier to break, but do more damage.
Yes.
And heavies are super easy to break and do the most damage. Right. So defending against that, if you do an input of both light punch and light kick, medium punch and medium kick, or heavy and heavy, you can attempt to break whatever strength of auto double or special that they're doing, linker that they're doing, right? Or even finishers in some situations.
Can you break like openers into the
Okay.
No. So the very first time that a breaker will open for you is after the first auto double starts.
Okay.
So they'll hit you with poke into opener, and that's your first chance. Okay, I can try and break this.
Right. I'm thinking for the Tusk mentality of the. You hit him with the DP, and then you him with the bouncing heavy. They can break that.
Yes, they can, but
that's a special encounter.
Tusk can also vary that. So you can do like standing middle punch and a middle punch DP, and it works the same.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
So yes, juggle combos follow that same rule.
Okay.
Like
good.
if you know that setup that RoC does, where he finishes you with a launcher and then he jump jabs you, you can actually break that jab, right? But the thing is, he knows you're going to want to break that jab, so he can move on to another part, which we'll talk about later.
Of course.
So, with that being said, that's basically the basic combo system and breaker system. So, when you're seeing things, you want to try and break if you see, 2 hits or more.
Right.
Go for the medium or heavy break, right? But if you mess up and you do the wrong thing, over your head will tell you either if your timing was off, which will be an L with an X through it,
Yes.
or it'll tell you what button they did that you screwed up.
Right.
So let's say I did light and he did a heavy. It'll show heavy over my head and I'll be locked out from breaking for 3 full seconds. Now, the thing about that is if someone gets locked out, you want to go for your heavy moves because they do the most damage and they're not allowed to break again for a little bit.
Of course.
Okay? So that's the basics of the combo system. You want to do, let's just review, right? Normal into opener or raw opener. And then you're going to do auto double, linker, auto double, linker, auto double, linker, auto double, linker, finisher, right? So kind of what Rocky's doing right now on the screen. So he tried to break, he didn't get it right, it was H, so Rocky has to cash out for free, okay? So that's that system in a nutshell, and that's the combo break system in a nutshell. So now we'll go on to the advanced part of the game, because now you know the basics, now you know the combo system, the advanced part comes in here. So there's a couple mechanics in the game that we have to talk about real quickly. So the first thing is the concept of offensive pressure, right? So if you're in a block and you're in block stun from like a multi-hit projectile or a multi-hit move, you can do what's called a shadow counter, okay? So think of this sort of like a parry. If you have one stock of shadow meter, you can block and press MP and MK together.
Right.
And what'll happen is your character will go into a parry animation. So if a multi-hit thing is coming out and you parry it, you get a free opener into auto double right away. Okay? So think about that as a way to counter offensive pressure that's obvious, like, oh, it's a 3-hit fireball into whatever, right? And there's a lot of situations where you can use it where it's like a multi-hit move that's easy to see, and you shadow counter, you get a free combo.
Right.
So it's like a parry for
kick.
yeah, it's like a parry for resources, essentially. Okay, but it has to be a multi-hit move. Those are the only ones that are really shadow counterable because of how they work, right? Yeah, exactly. So if it's a combo that's happening on you and you stop it and you do a shadow counter, and they hit your shadow counter, you get a free combo. Easy enough. The other concept in this game is instinct. So you have a meter under your life bar. That's your instinct bar. Now, every character can use this to cancel a move. So they can do like standing fierce, which is a super long move, and then cancel it instantly with instinct. Kind of like how X Factor works in Marvel. Right? However, every character's instinct also gives them a certain buff to their moveset. Of course. Or a certain something, right? So when you're learning a character, Brian F. competing for views right now when I cook dinner. Yeah, so with that being said, every character has a unique thing that their instinct does for them, right? So, for example, Jago heals when he throws fireballs in advance on the opponent, right?
I thought it was any hit.
I think it's only advancing. When you're throwing fireballs or advancing.
Oh, okay, advancing. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
So it might only be advancing, but I guess fireball advances your hitbox, so you get whatever.
Right.
But he gets life back for fighting, basically, and in defending he gets nothing, right?
Well, for good fighting.
Yeah, for good.
Otherwise, you get
offense,
popped.
for generating an offense, right? So some characters aren't like that. Some of them get defensive instincts where they get like armor, or they get another option, or some of their move properties change, things like that, right? So
Arbiter's the one that's like
reloads his machine gun. Yeah. So what you're going to want to do when you're first learning a character in this game is understand how their instinct works, because that's kind of like your comeback mechanic. Like,
of course.
Oh, I'm behind. I'm going to try this really crazy move, cancel it with instinct, and now I'm in a better state and I have more options.
Or it's your way to end early.
Yeah, that too. You can use it to reset a combo buff. So instinct also, when you have someone in the combo system, I guess I should have explained that too. In the combo system, when you're doing open air linker, a bar slowly gains, and if you go too far, it just lets them out, right? So that's why cashing out is important as well, right? And there's also little pips below the bar that show how far into the combo you are and how much of a finisher you have stored up, because they change their animation, damage, and properties based on how many of those pips you have, okay? But other than that, I mean, that's not really... You'll notice that when you're playing, right? But that's kind of what the pips mean. So anyway, if you're at the end of the bar and you use your instinct, it fully resets that bar. So let's say for example, you had a long combo, and at the end of it, they fucked up their thing, so they're a break. Right? So you would do heavy instinct, and then you would start it again.
Right, so that's a reason for you to try and stop
super
a combo a little on the early side, so that sort of stuff doesn't happen.
Yes, exactly. You get, on average, 2 breaker guesses per combo until the end, right? So with that being said, though, doing that is a huge risk, because now they get a couple more guesses to get out of your combo before you can cash out, right?
Right.
So if you do cash out, it's going to be like a 70, 80, 90% combo, right? But if you don't, it's going to be something like a 30 with a ton of white life, right? So that's a consideration to make, right? Okay, so with that being said, after the shadow counter, we talk a little bit about the combo system. There's another thing that you can do to out-mind game your opponent. So if you're getting broken a lot, or you notice that the opponent's breaking really fast and things like that, you see patterns, you can do what's called a counter break. So how that works is you'll be doing a combo, and during it, just like a shadow counter, you'll hit MP and MK together, okay? And your character will stop and do the parry animation. And if they attempted a breaker, you get a free combo for 4 seconds that's locked out.
So there's no visual indication that they will do a breaker.
No.
It's purely tendency-based.
You need to mind game your opponent. You need to know, I know he goes for the breaker here, so I'm going to do that. But that becomes a 3-way, because if you miss a counter breaker, it's vulnerable. You don't just get away for free. So if you miss, he's in an animation where he's completely punishable, and then they can start the combo system on you, right? So that's why Killer Instinct is a very mind game focused game, is because after the combo system starts, you can guess breaker for sure, but if this person sees your tendencies, they have an option against breaker, which was not a case in the earlier games. In the earlier games, you could just piano input a breaker and you were good. So that's why in the earlier Killer Instincts, and this one too to a certain extent, short, efficient combos that lead into resets are super strong. And they're super strong in this game too. So yeah, that's the combo system. And in the advanced stuff, there's another thing called manuals, okay? And you will not get into this until you're very far into the game, but you need to know about it. So while you're doing auto doubles, you can actually do a linker and then do a manual, which means you press the button at a specific frame timing, and it does just one hit, and it's incredibly hard to break, but it's incredibly hard to do.
Right.
Okay? So if you can do that, you can make really hard to break combos, but it takes a lot of ability to consistently do them.
Right.
Because some of them are like 1 frame timings, and others are like 5 frames depending on the situation, right? So, with that being said, that's Counter Breaker, and we talked about Instinct, we talked about Shadow Counter. I think that's really most of the advanced stuff. And then you just get into how to efficiently juggle, how to reset well, and how to get the most efficient stuff off of stray hits that you get and things like that. Kind of like the Marvel mentality, right?
There's no charge characters in this game.
There are characters with charge moves, but there's no specifically charged characters.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I like
DJ.
yeah, he actually does.
He has a couple moves that are back forward.
Ah,
and
okay,
up
the
down.
back forward.
So in this
okay.
game, they work kind of differently. Like, you don't have to charge for very long.
Right.
So it's like,
Yeah, Saberwolf just has to press back forward.
yeah, and TJ can do down up. So
Oh, okay.
there are charge style inputs, but they're not the same as how Street Fighter functions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess I can leave it open to Q&A or questions about the game. We're going to be doing some gameplay footage here. Rocky's playing Jago, which he never plays. Oh, he's playing Saberwolf now against Jago. So chat, if you have any questions, light it up so I can kind of talk about them. Or if I missed anything.
Yeah.
I just wanted to go really quickly over the systems to get that going. But yeah, that's pretty much how the game works. Other thing to watch out for is, well, he's doing an ultra right now,
Yeah,
so I guess I should
yeah.
explain that. So if you're at the end of a match, and the person's life bar says danger, you have a move, it's usually like a Dragon Punch Fireball. One of their moves with 3 punches gets ultra, right? Or 3 kicks, depending on the move.
It's basically an auto kill when they're at
Yeah, it's an auto kill if they're in danger.
Yeah,
So-
but that's like even like that's like less than.
Yeah, it's like, it's almost dead.
It's minuscule.
Yeah, it's like 1/8, like
Basically,
not even
if
1/8.
you do an ender
like,
at that point, you'll kill them anyway.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
have to do an ultra in a combo.
well, like
Yeah.
even one of like the harder hitting moves in the
Right.
game might
So
take you
ultras
out.
are only available while you're in the combo system. That's
course.
smart. Now, you don't have to humiliate the guy every time and do like a long fucking stupid ultra. You can just hit MPMK and it'll end the match. You'll just hit them and they'll fall away.
Which, if you watch any
what they do in-
competitive,
yeah.
just to speed up tournaments. So if you're going out to any tournaments out there, you're
Golden rule: don't be a dick.
yeah.
You can be a dick sometimes if it helps your mind game,
Mm.
but in most cases you're gonna MPMK to finish it.
Well, it's also just the kindness of like we clear out really quick with the like boom.
Yeah, and get another match, right?
Yeah.
Get another match going. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are the things that you need to know. There's more little technical details that
Oh,
you learn
Lord,
through
are
playing the
there.
game, but those are kind of the basics and a little bit of the advanced strategies that go into the game.
Yeah.
So it is like a standard fighting game, except for that combo system and instinct mechanic, right?
Right. So most important thing inside of this game, mind games.
Yes, mind games are essential in this because frame traps are really good. They
Right.
always are in every game. But the most you're going to get off a frame trap is either a small unbreakable combo,
Right.
or you're going to get this huge amount of damage because the other person either didn't break correctly or guessed wrong against certain things, right?
Right.
Or had a bad read, right? So mind games and knowing how your opponent thinks and approaches situations, absolutely critical in this game. More so than any other fighting game on the market right now. And that's why I think that the depth of complexity in this game is more based about the human element of seeing how people react to things, right? Because there's very few just winning situations, right? I want to call them that, where
There's
I'm just
some
like I do
matchups
something and
yeah,
I
yeah.
win. That doesn't really happen in this game much because most characters have, and not all of them, before anyone yells at me,
Yeah,
most
exactly.
of them have an option either with armor or invincibility or something that can get them out of a bad situation, right? It takes a good guess or it takes a good reaction, but it's still there. You have that option, right? Whereas some of the other games in the market, you don't have that option, right? So yeah, what just happened there, the Saberwolf thing that he just did. A lot of people will drop auto doubles early to try and mix you up and get a grab or reset you when they're advantage, right? That's important in this game. So yeah, that's pretty much KI in a nutshell.
Yeah. There are OTGs. There
Certain
are
moves. Certain moves OTG.
Specific characters also. So
The ones I can think of, I think it's only Tusk. I can't think of anybody else. There's got to be other
I
characters.
feel like
that can do it.
Sadira might.
I don't
She has
think
the
so.
bounce. She might be able to do something with that.
I don't think it OTGs though.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fairly positive it doesn't OTG.
It doesn't-
captures out of the air. Oh, we didn't talk about
Oh,
captures.
oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's another mechanic in this game where
thing I
if
have.
someone's airborne, and there's a move property called capture, which
Right.
if you hit them with that, it puts them on the ground into the combo system. So, for example, Rash is
Yeah.
a good example of this. His Battle Maniac combo, mashing jab, is a recapture. So you'll hit them with the jabs airborne, and then he does an overhead fist that puts them back on the ground into the combo system, and you can go nuts, right? Also, the funny thing about Rash, too, is his back HP, the double fist, does it too. So if people think that you're just going to do jabs all day, you can actually do this one, and they have to break a different button to
Right.
get out, right? So a lot of that style of mind game exists as well.
Right, and you don't have to be on the ground to break out of a combo.
No, you can be in the air. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you are.
I could see that being a very critical point.
In fact, well, there's some funny situations like Tusk. You mentioned Tusk.
Yes.
Tusk has a
all
funny
the time.
situation where you do forward throw, and then you go for the sword, the Link sword slam, right? But the thing is, if they try to break that, it's just HP. You know it's going to be HP. But it then becomes a 50-50, right? Because you go for it, and they break it, you counter break them, you get a full combo, right? But the thing about it is, the thing why I'm saying it, you said, can you break her in the air? It makes this hilarious situation where he lands on them, and then if you counter break her, they break her in the air, and he, like, flies up like Jesus and counter breakers it, and then comes down, and you're back in the combo system, right? Which is the most hilarious thing to see. It's really funny. Stuff. Rash does the same thing. He has a bunch of setups off his boot, where he can counter break her, and he's like, counter break, and he, like, flies up to the person and counter breakers them, and then lands, and start the combo system again. So there's some really funny stuff. I'm
just being the noob to the master.
I'm not the master, man.
Okay.
I know the systems and I know how to play the game.
I'm being the noob to the teacher.
Yeah, that's better.
And I'm asking the variety of questions of like, but what about this scenario?
Yeah, exactly. So if there's any questions in the chat, just light it up.
Yeah.
I'll definitely throw some answers around.
Get two of us.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play this either.
All right. For me,
you're both beginners, so
yeah. No, like for me, it's a lot of
because Nick knows how to play Street Fighter, so
it's a lot of me. It's like getting used to just button pressing and how that stuff works. So it's.
I know how to play Street Fighter. I'm not very good.
Also, guys, this game is now available for PC.
Yes.
So and its PC port is fucking fantastic.
Oh, and they're actually coming out with new characters like real soon. So
yeah, Shin Hisako is in March.
just came out, and they're coming out with another.
She's not out yet.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a teaser trailer.
Well, okay, all right. So,
but in March, so it's sometime in the next couple weeks.
And then there's another totally new character that's going to be coming out too.
Yeah.
Which
so
I think
recently they've been doing clone characters, so I'm not sure if like their funding is starting to dwindle or if they're not wanting to put as much money into it.
But it could be because.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
Well,
I don't care because Sasako's Bay, so
yeah.
That's fine.
It could be tournament season, like is looming there, and they want to get in on stuff. So like makes sense.
Another big thing about KI that a lot of people don't realize or haven't given stock to is that every character is absolutely unique. Like
entirely.
They all play differently. Like they all have a very similar base game, but then when you go beyond that, they have so many more options on top of that, right?
Right.
So. You have like zoning characters, you have rushdown characters, you have mix-up characters, you have defensive characters.
Yeah, and they're
command grab characters, full screen attack characters. Yeah. Like you have everything in this game,
and like they're not defined like the tier list isn't defined by the play style.
The tier list is so close in this game.
So close.
It's ridiculous. Like between the top character, which is Fulgore, and the bottom character, which is Aganos, there's only a 25 or 30 point difference, which means General Ram, but Aganos, they're both suck, okay? They're both awful. So there's only about a 30 point difference between them. So that means most of the matchups in this game are either 5-5, 4-6, or slightly worse than 4-6. Right? And that's it. That's literally the entire matchup chart. Now, Fulgore wins most of them. That's why he's at the top. Mm-hmm. But every character is not a struggle. Like, there's very few 7-3s. There's very few anything worse than 7-3. 6-4 is your most common advantage matchup, right? So, which means any character can win pretty much any matchup if you're good enough.
Right.
But, some characters have way better options than others. That's all it boils down to, right?
Oh yeah, and like their balancing like mentality in between the seasons, like they'll add in new moves, just flat out new moves.
They change how characters work too, because like Fulgore was no good when he was released.
Terrible.
And now he's one of the best. He is the best character in the game.
Yeah,
right. Hisako got a bunch of changes that now she's better.
Yeah.
TJ got adjusted because he was too strong. So they like to move people around. They don't do what I call over buffs or over nerfs, which happens in stuff like Street Fighter V and other games where it's very knee jerk. Where it's like, oh, we see the online community's having trouble with like Mika, so we're just gonna neuter her kit, right? Or like, this thing is too strong, so we're just gonna neuter like 5 things about that character.
Speaking about a character that's pretty damn strong, out comes Gargos.
Gargos is very strong, but beatable.
Yes. Well, as long as you understand what the hell's happening on the screen.
You have to. The big thing about Gargos is we can go over some of the matchups as they happen with people playing. Gargos is like if you ever played an MMORPG or any type of RPG, he's like a necromancer. So you know that necromancers that are focused on summoning are much weaker when they don't have their minions on the field. So a lot of players I find will play this matchup and let the minions stay out, and they just get fucking bodied, right? what you should be doing is finding a situation where you can knock Gargos down or get them away from you and kill the minions ASAP. Right? Like, get rid of them, because they cost him tons of resources to get. Right? So if you can do that, then you're just fighting kind of like a gimp version of Arya. It's honestly like, he's got very similar shit to Arya, where it flies around, mixes you up.
Right.
He has a command grab that's easily seeable. It's pretty slow, right? But when he has the minions out, he becomes like a monster, because he can hit you in 3 different directions at once.
Yeah.
Right? So if you can stay away from that situation, you don't have to fear Gargos at all. But, again, that can be hard, because he has setups where he just gets a minion for free, right? Well, not for free, but for his resource.
Right.
But you can't punish him for it, right?
He does have the only Azuna drop in the game, though.
Well, yeah, sure. But, I mean, the command grabs are really cool in this game. Like, Asako's.
Yeah.
Asako's is, like, the coolest fucking shit, man.
It's really good.
You get a grab and he, like, contorts. And, like,
Oh, yeah, I
flies
know,
around.
yeah. Freaking full-on Exorcist style.
Yeah.
Only command grab I have a gripe with is Arbiter one, where it's just like, I'm invisible and I'm on you.
That
And
one's
I'm
weird
like,
because even if you jump it, it still hits you. That's what I don't like about that one. Like,
it's just like
he disappears and you're like, okay, well, it's command grab, I'm gonna jump, and then you land, he grabs you. It doesn't make any sense, right? So it's like most characters just use a mobility option that puts them on the other side of the screen. Another reason why like Fulgor's so good is because when you see that, you're just like teleport.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm out.
but
I'm not dealing with that.
The other thing is, like, characters who have air mobility, they can jump and just float, and he whiffs, and then you land on him and kill him, right? So
Yeah, I was actually
depends on the
thinking about
character.
that.
Like, Fulgor has a couple options. Like, he can jump in EX Laser and he's safe. He can teleport and he's safe. Like, he can do a ton of
So
shit.
I noticed you
Right?
mentioned that a lot.
Bad in this game.
Just a lot of it. Yeah, wait for me to do like this.
Find out what his reversal
This
is.
is unsafe. So like block this. Block it like that. I can't do anything until I hit the ground. So if you do a move after that, like an uppercut or like your dash, then you can punch me. So you just gotta be patient.
If you're Tusk, you press HP and it kills his entire game plan.
No, I like while taking a shower, it was a lot of like it was just in my head. DP,
Yeah.
just DP, just DP, just DP.
I like, no, you don't even have the DP, just standing hard punch.
Yeah,
Beats
no,
his
that's
flight.
well, yeah, the flight. But I was like, you know, when you're getting pressured on, like a lot of this sort of stuff can just be kind of nullified.
Yeah, that means he did hard and you didn't break hard. Yeah. It tells you if you made a mistake, it tells you which one he was doing. Yeah. And you can tell because every light is 1 hit, every medium is 2 hit, and every hard is 3. Well, almost all. In the standard combo system.
Yes. Yeah, he's a nifty dude with an attitude.
So you see right now that Necromancer style, we got the Poke Minion out.
Yeah, Poke Minion's annoying because it tends to stay like behind and just
Yeah, it knocks you out usually of attacks and things like that. But the other thing is he can set you up by going over top of you and the Poke Minion walks in, and then you get an instant high-low or left-right depending on what you're doing, right? It's hard to know which one's going to come out first because the Poke Minion's kind of random in how he pokes. So that's what makes Gargos so strong, is because once the minions are out, you're getting mixed up constantly and reset. And even
Pokey!
Yeah, even if you do get an opportunity, it can combo break you like Doom's missiles. Right? So it's the same idea. Like, there's a minion on the field, fucking kill that minion as soon as you can.
Oh yeah.
Really hard to deal with.
Yeah. Like I said, it takes a little bit to learn it, but you know it's a very approachable game for sure.
Yeah, and it really seems that like
Rocky, you should let some of the other novices play.
yeah. We'll do some swap out. No.
You have some time to experience some good stuff.
Now put it to use against somebody not Rocky.
Yeah, man. Thank you for showing that stuff.
I have one.
So yeah, that's basically it. That's the primer guide in a nutshell.
Yay!
Yay, we're done. So do you understand? You understand everything? You're ready to be a KI warrior?
Oh god. No, I'm ready to be a
Does your
KI
brain hurt on
scrub.
how much shit that I just said? Because there's a lot of stuff to learn, right?
Does Rocky use weird buttons or
Nope.
standard? Okay.
Standard. In the FGC, pretty much everyone uses standard.
On stage? No.
Stage doesn't matter, man.
Okay,
It's
alright.
not Smash.
I know, but I'm just like.
It's literally just a background. None of them are different.
But also, if you could hear the sounds,
Oh, yeah.
that is important.
Some of them are annoying visually. They
Some
have
of
like
them are,
blow-ups
yeah.
and shit, but
I agree.
Most of them are pretty standard. So
Alright, so you know what Dusk does? He's a big guy with a big sword that wants to keep you out of the way, but if you get in close, he'll start grabbing. And you don't want
are you
that
familiar
either.
with Street Fighter? Think Zangief with a sword.
Okay.
That's basically what he is. He's slow. His mobility game requires a lot of advanced knowledge, so Rich doesn't have that type of canceling experience, so it's mostly going to be big normals and grabs. Also, Tusk's normals, when he flashes white, have armor.
So you have to hit it twice to get his normal to cancel if he's flashing white?
Yes, or you have to grab him or something that beats armor, right?
Okay.
Oh, shit! I know, I was thinking about, like,
You can jump that. You can jump it.
Yeah, I know, that was a thing I was actually considering.
Yep, just hold up if you see it happening. So with Hisako, if you press back heavy kick, she gets a tracking backwards teleport. Yeah, that's what's going on when you do that. So her mobility while she's walking around sucks, but her dashes are amazing and her teleport's really fast. This is one of the characters that I actually play, so...
Yeah. There's so much, like, that has to be kept track of.
Yeah. Are you familiar with Street Fighter? You play Street Fighter a little bit?
Oh, wow, I'm not dead. Excuse me?
Okay, so if you press 3 punch or 3 kick with Hisako, it gives her a counter. Okay, so see that little green bar? Alright, hold on 1 second, Rich. I want to explain how she works.
Yeah.
So that little green bar actually means if you hit someone, you're going to get a counter hit. So you get 2 free counter hits with her bar. Okay, but also it uses her bar to do counters. So if you think he's going to do a big sword move, press 3P, and she'll grab it and hit him back and put him in the combo system, right? So you want to fish for that like 3P and then use the teleport to go in and get him scared. She also has 2 command grabs, the kick one that you were doing and half circle back punch. And she'll do this, right? And she gets combos off both, off the punch one, damage off the kick one. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's a little bit complicated, but she's a lot of fun, man. She's a ton of fun.
Okay, alright, okay.
Also, her standing heavy punch and standing or ducking middle kick or heavy kick are super long range, like Street Fighter-esque normals, and then you can cancel them into that 3-hit swipe thing if they hit.
Yeah.
There you go, combo system. Yeah.
But catch up below.
So the thing about Hisako is, you know that fireball thing that you're doing where she goes hot, hot, the 3 hits? So the light one will do a low attack, medium punch will do a medium attack, like just right on into them, and then heavy does an overhead, right? And then after the 3 are complete, so you do it 3 times, that's where the combo system starts, and you can just do auto double linker, whatever, right? It's super complicated, but it gets more easy with time. Nice break. That was a shadow counter. So if you guys have any questions while you're playing, just let me know and we'll discuss the situations.
One where she swings down, Rich, is overhead, so you gotta block that.
Okay. Try it.
But she can do a low one as well, so you gotta watch. That's overhead. Nice!
Okay.
There you go, that was an ender. So that the kick grab that you're used to doing is her ender.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of her enders anyway.
Nice.
That lack of soul thing coming back. That makes sense too. So why were we up on that?
Nice.
Oh, the counter breaker. Let's go.
Anxiety or?
No, I just woke up at like 7. I was like, I gotta sleep because I gotta come here.
You woke up at 7.
Yeah, so an example of a little combo that you can do that's easy is do the 3-hit, do an auto double, light, medium, or heavy, then do the 3-hit move again. And that's one of her linkers. So you can do that, and then auto double, then that, then like the grab to finish it, right? But you'll get used to it over time. So just getting the muscle memory of doing 1, 2, 3, auto double, the fireball move again, auto double, da da da. Also, if you think he's going to do a big sword swing, go for the 3-punch counter. And you'll see her go, ha! And if you get it, you get a free combo. Oh, there you go, Rich. Oh, finish that with an uppercut for the damage finisher.
Okay.
Tusk has a ridiculous damage in Andrew.
I do know this.
Yeah. There you go, nice teleport. A auto double, broke ya. She gets combos off that too, so if you get that grab, you can just mash light punch. Oh my god.
Okay, so how's the break again?
So if you want to break light, it's both light buttons. If you want to break medium, it's both medium buttons. If you want to break heavy, it's both heavy buttons.
Okay, gotta jump that.
Yep. Most novices are going to do lights or mediums in their combos because they haven't figured out the different patterns they can do, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, the white
Yes.
flash means he has armor. So he has a bunch of predictive normals that if you predict what the opponent's going to do, you can bash right through them. Sentinel, think Sentinel. Except Tusk isn't as obnoxious because his armor's on startup. It's after the move animates.
What? No.
Rich, put the stick on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a big guy, so
I am a big guy.
when we sit with the stick, it's going to tilt and it's going to change your execution.
Yeah, I've been
So
like.
play with it on the table. You'll probably feel it better.
Good.
It's mostly the chair because the chair is like shorter than your the bottom side of your body, so it tilts. But it's consistent if you leave it on the table.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Should turn the webcam off on the players.
Yeah, it's just full screen game right now.
Yeah.
It's nicer to watch the game instead of having the player cam on there. Player cams between matches when people are picking their characters or there's other stuff going on. So. Also, Rich, remember that forward middle punch thing?
Yeah.
On knockdown, that's a great mix-up to hit them and knock them down again. It's like if you get a sweep or a grab, you can go for that too. Now remember how we talked about shadow?
That jump.
Remember how we talked about shadow counters?
Yes.
Her 3-hit thingy is
Yeah.
shadow counterable.
That's what I was. Big...
Yeah, so just block and hit MPMK when the second or third one comes out.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, actually, for me, right.
Yeah, forward medium does the
That's not crouching so much.
it's a side switch 50-50, so it's good.
Oh, right. That's freaking weird, man.
It's command grab, so it's
Okay,
difficult
that's
to
what that
deal
is?
with. Yeah,
Okay.
the suck thing is a command grab.
Yes, I know about that, but then like the kind of getting stuck in the.
See, go for the side switch here. Oh, see, you did it too early.
Oh no.
Oh, that feels like some bull.
Remember, another option you have to get out of pressure is EX uppercut.
I keep thinking it's a move.
Yeah,
So I'm like, I have the armor. I got it.
You gotta jump. This is the thing. He's predicting your attack and he's sucking you in to punish you.
Yes.
So he's predicting. So all you have to do is wait and jump, and you can punish him for doing that. He's not doing it on reaction.
Right.
The last one wasn't even driving.
But that's a big component of fighting games like this, is where you can tell if someone's doing something on reaction, or if they're doing it based on like an educated guess, right?
That's correct.
If he's mauling you like that, your ducking jab is 5 frames, so you can jab him out for that.
Right.
Yep, ducking light punch. Just use it to get a tiny bit of space. Also, remember to use your instinct. Tusk's instinct is really strong.
Yeah.
Because you can do like a heavy sword swing and instinct cancel it into another heavy sword swing. So it's like 50%.
That's a jump time. That's a jump time. I'm learning.
Welcome to the FGC, Rich.
You're learning, and I hate it. Because I was like, all right. It's a good character. It's a good fit.
Yeah, Sakura's good, man. Very complex to play, though.
No.
All too early. Remember, you also have EX uppercut to get out of stuff.
Yeah, I know. I was actually thinking about that exact sort of scenario.
Oh, nice. That was good counter hit. Punish. That's your instinct.
Yeah.
So her instinct gives her basically like super fast recovery on her green bar. So you can get way more counter hits, you can get way more counters. Also, when she's in instinct mode, her high counter counters everything.
Silence, please, during the presentation.
So yeah, when you're in instinct, if you press 3P and he hits you, it counters anything he does with a throw. But when she's in neutral, you have to guess high or low with her counters. Just uppercut this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the pokes. So this is typically what this game looks like when it's not like too high level players, when they're first learning, right? It looks like a slop fest, and I think that's why a lot of people are like, oh, this game sucks, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you get past this stage in like 4 or 5 days of playing the game. So if you keep that in mind, it's just like, oh man, I'm getting better at such an exponential rate, right? Whereas in other games, like, oh, I gotta learn all my frames. So this game is not as punishing in that way. But one thing I want to tell everyone that's trying to learn this game to stay away from or getting their friends into it, do not let them play with combo assist unless you think they don't care about learning the game. Because that shit gives you the worst habits in the world. There you go, you got him.
Okay. That's so sad. I can't believe it's crazy.
Death comes to all, except for me, exit sounds.
Except for me, those other times they don't count. Are we swapping? Anyone wants in, or?
I'll jump
whatever.
Okay.
Sure.
So, most similar to Ken is Jago.
Really?
Yep.
He's got the DP, he's got the fireball, he's got the,
Okay, all right,
the
all right.
fire.
Hurricane kick.
Yeah, there wasn't.
It's like
He's a
Ryu.
rushdown
I feel
show,
like
though.
his
He's a rushdown
Sakura
show, though. Jago's not like Ryu. He's like fucking Ken.
He's got the same moves.
Yeah, I know,
he
but Ryu's
plays-
a zoning
Yeah, but everyone,
balanced character. Where
almost
Jago's an
everyone
attack.
is rushdown in this game.
I know, but that's what Ken is. Ken is the rushdown Shoto.
Hey,
Right?
it's John. Hey,
Yeah,
John.
John's been in there for a while.
Careful select. Okay, cool. Good. Same.
Surprised Coop didn't come out tonight.
So what did you think? Did you have fun? It's a good game, huh? Yeah, for sure, man. The training mode is amazing. Like, it goes over all this stuff and makes you do it all, so... That's another thing, viewers, if you want to learn the game. Training mode, tutorial mode in this game, amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's got everything you need.
It
Full
goes over
control
what we talked
everything.
about, and a little bit more, actually.
It gives you all the frame data.
And it makes you practice all those concepts right away. As it teaches you to them.
Yeah, there's like what are the trials?
Trials, yeah.
And then there's
And they start with like, press a button, and you're like, yeah! And then it's like, do this 95 hit combo, and you're like, no! Yeah! Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It goes from that to Rich screaming the KI theme. Yeah. We need a voice announcer pack for this game.
And if you're having trouble,
Entire match.
if you're having trouble breaking combos, there's combo breaker assist as well.
Sorry?
It helps you combo breaker training.
Exactly like Ken. All of his moves are literally Ken's. Hurricane kick and laser sword. So he has one move. Yep. Yeah, but his other opener is the laser sword, and it's just the same input but with punch. Quarter circle back punch. Yeah, and the wind kick. Yep. So if you land like a normal, like a
I'm sorry.
yeah, and he
You
has
can hit me once. You can hit me once.
he has fireball zoning too. So you
Okay,
can
I said hit me once.
you can make
Okay, you'll hit him once.
I
And
was
you'll
gonna
do
say you
twice
can
that
make Rich
damage.
come to you with fireballs. Because Tusk has to cancel fireballs to move forward. Oh, you got poked in the dick. There you go. You started one off there. So a good way to practice it, Nick, is pretend you're doing like a hit into a move, hit into a move, hit into a move. That's how the combo system works.
I literally played one game with Gary.
Oh, overhead. Oh, Rich with the combo.
Uppercut!
Uppercut!
I remember now. I don't know.
You're so close, Rich. Uppercut!
I was trying to do
No,
that
you
works-
can-
that works
you
too.
can do- You can also do heavy backward swing, and that's a finisher too.
Yeah.
Uppercut. He's
He'll
afraid,
get it.
He's
He'll get
afraid
it.
to do the DP. Oh man, the throw mix-ups from Nick. Yeah, your good pokes, Nick, are like bottom middle kick like Ken. Basically think Ken's moveset, it's pretty much the same. Also, Nick, if you land like a wind kick into the jab thing, you can do another wind kick. That's his linker. So just do what you just did again. There, wind kick right there where he broke you. Oh no! Huge damage. So yeah, you know,
a lot of damage.
You know how you're hitting him with like you're going in with wind kick and it hits, and then you press a button and it does auto double. Once the auto double happens, do another wind kick, and then another auto double, then another wind kick, then another auto double. Yeah, no, of course. Well, you wanted to learn this game on stick, so yeah, that makes sense. And then his finisher is Dragon Punch. Just use the Dragon Punch finisher. Yeah, so wind kick, auto double, uppercut. Brian F is competing for views right
Oh, your
now. I
combo
guess
assist is enabled.
Brian F is a Killer Instinct player.
Wait, how? Get out of here.
Oh, combo assist was on.
Of course it was. I was like, this is way too easy.
Yeah, no, don't have that on. That's bad.
Accidentally.
Is your combo assist on? Check.
Nope, it's off.
Okay.
Because I was like, everything you're saying isn't happening the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. It's going better. I was hyped. I'm like, he's finally doing it. And
Well,
then,
no, because I'm like, I was looking
you
at him
suck,
like,
Rich. Get back in
like,
training.
yeah, good. Please. That's what yes.
Yeah, because I know that you have particular trouble with like motions.
Yeah.
And the entire combo system in this game is based off motions, right?
Right.
So until you can do those, you're not
Again,
gonna get
that's
very
why
far.
I'm like, I want to know every normal and
Yeah,
how to
yeah,
use
yeah.
it and get my.
But you also have to be able to do
down.
fireball motions. You
Yes.
have to be able to do dragon punches,
Yes.
right?
No, I don't disagree to that.
Yep.
This is space.
Look at that sword. Let's go.
Well, this is also space.
Eons have tempered my blade.
Yeah.
Just press start. I don't want to watch this shit.
But what do you mean, exit sounds?
Oh yeah, exit sounds. My favorite thing.
Death comes to all, except me.
Except me.
Something, something, I'm a tiger man. Jago, 2016.
Your path ends here.
Something, something, power of tiger. Ooh! Oh my god, get linked.
Grab. Do the
Hey!
thingy. Do the thingy.
Ah! Bullshit!
Going for it too late.
Oh, tries the combo break. Or counter breaker.
I don't think he was trying for that.
No, I
Yeah. Remember, to get out of pressure, Nick, you can just uppercut most times.
Or just block.
Yeah, you can block too,
I
but
haven't played 3 months, let alone play on So,
No, get off.
I get that. I get everything, but just other
You get it working on your PC. Reinstall? Reinstall? I guess.
You can't jump into this guy. Legit, it's fireball pressure.
Oh,
That's what'll cause the issue.
yeah, but does someone else have?
you can throw a safe slow fireball and then jump off there. You
I would
can't-
need to. You would need to make a
Yeah,
new
do
profile
something
on your
like
I
computer.
really like
and that
to
would
go
have
for
to
the
log
jumping
in.
medium, which is the big long poke.
Yeah.
So,
You need to make a new profile on your computer. That's how it works.
So-
Because it's linked to your Microsoft account, which is linked to the profile you're on your computer. Yeah, but I don't know. It didn't work for me for my Killer Instinct. I guess we'll try it.
How many times do I have to try to throw a fireball before I succeed?
Oh my god, don't get poked.
no, he's gonna get poked.
no, that's gonna happen.
That's a thing that's occurring.
Oh, I thought it was dead.
You
Hey,
you were
Bob.
dead. I grabbed you. I grabbed your dead body and suplexed it.
Am I just not? Oh, okay. That's what
Okay.
No, cute guy.
Oh, that's bullshit. I grabbed you way ahead of time.
I just grabbed you better.
Bullshit. That's impossible. Look how big I am. Ah! Why am I going for that button? That armor is fucking
Death comes to all except for
Death
me.
comes to all. Exit sounds.
There's just no specific space.
Exit
like that. Once
sounds.
I get
Exit
you in that little thing, I'm
sounds.
like, you can't fireball.
Exerting
And your
sounds. Man, I'm tired.
Your DP's going.
Oh man, I want to play, but like I'm gonna pass out.
Go have some alcohol.
No, I've
not
been
gonna
going
help.
pretty hard. I want to just take a little bit to understand what's going on here.
You do the same thing as with Guile.
No excuses. You gotta play. That's how
I
you
know.
get better.
I know Abe will murder me if I don't. Don't worry, I'm playing the game, sir.
Don't worry, you can beat Abe in this game. Can you get next? Yeah, man. You gotta fight Rich the Destroyer, who's killing all the noobs right now.
Only a little.
Hey. Press buttons. He's a pretty effective press button character.
See, I keep on trying to link it to the second and
Yeah.
I'm kicking it and I miss it and it ends up like I end up blocking it in the middle of my heart.
He has run canceled uppercut combos. It's fun.
Oh crap!
You do like run uppercut, run uppercut, run uppercut, run uppercut. It's really
How
fun.
did that not grab you? Ah! Buttons.
Sorta. Yeah, sorta. It's more like Forte.
All right, here you go.
Because Guy can't really repeat his rush offense, right? Because he has to do like
I was
run
actually
into
going
something,
for
then
that.
run again. Whereas Forte is just like fierce, fierce, fierce. Like you can't distinguish Forte's run pressure game from just like standing fierce pressure, right? But with Guy, you can see like, okay, he did strong fierce and then he ran and he did strong fierce again. Like those gaps are available in Guy's offense. They're not in Forte's.
Sure, I'll swap.
No, Abe wants to play you.
Oh, Abe goes. Oh, jeez. All right.
I like how he comes over and plays KI Ike. Death comes to all.
Set my friends.
Except my friends.
I fight for them.
Fuck, Tuss fights for himself. He's like, get off me,
Yeah.
dinosaur. Why am I fighting a
You play
robot?
at being a dragon.
What even is a
time.
robot? I am a caveman with a sword.
Ever seen an ancient Norseman fight a raptor? A robotic raptor?
So we're half the screen away
Do
from
you want to see it?
Yeah, stand HP does.
Ancient demon gargoyle.
Yeah.
And you can catch it.
Yep.
Alright.
Tuss stand HP is the best move in the game.
It's really nice.
I don't
Best
know about,
move.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I know. It's pretty bad. It's a good punish tool. That's basically it. Or a good guess zoning tool.
You do it while you're crossing the box.
Oh, that was so late. That was so late. And the one time I don't go to tech, oh, you're ruining me.
Oh, get thrown. Look, it appears that Nick has found a strategy.
Yeah, I can't input. So
Also, Nick, use your EX bar. Shadow fireballs are godlike.
I don't know how.
Just do a fireball with 2 buttons. With 2 punch buttons. Or a wind kick with 2 punch or 2 kick buttons, sorry. Bop, 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 and that starts the combo system. Yeah.
Ultra.
Hey, oh, combo. Hey,
Oh!
Get off my face, dude! Get over here!
Oh shit!
Oh! Well, spirit!
Magic pixel. Death comes to exert sounds.
Exert.
Exert those sounds. Yeah.
That was good.
It's too much of a day for this!
All right, Abe, hop in here.
Yeah, jump in here. This is a fucking madhouse.
You go to select character?
Yes, I'd love to.
Are werewolves your favorite, Abe?
I played with them once before.
So pick the character you want to play instead of just being like, ugh.
I don't even know if they look
Look at
Check them
them.
out.
Play Rash. Everyone hates Rash.
He's gonna.
Woohoo!
Wait, he likes Spider-Man. Play Sadira. Play Sadira. She's
no,
Spider-Man.
well, actually, yeah, she's sort of like Spider-Man. Sadira. She has web throws and web clings and all that. She's a spider bitch.
She's
That is totally Abe character. You're
Spider-Gwen,
right.
but
You're so
edgier.
right. Sadira. Play Sadira. Yes,
What do
you'll
you
love.
know?
You'll love her. Trust me.
Okay, how about
Where is?
Alright, you know what? She's right
Yeah.
spoken. Alright, sure.
I don't think you'll like
She has Marvel air combos.
she has
Don't
yeah.
take the classics.
I don't think you'll like her.
Based on what?
She's like, she doesn't like neutral very well. She just puts like mix-ups and stuff. But
That's what Spider-Man.
Why doesn't he play the
yeah,
raptor?
but it's a 2D. It's like it's not Marvel speed. It's not Marvel movement. You can't get to like stand.
Just keep playing that game. Play
this
Sadira.
I don't play anything.
Play Sadira. I'm not playing anything right now. I'm not turning around right now.
I've tried Sadira and I know how she feels as a new
Yeah,
player.
so have I.
She doesn't feel very good as a new player.
Just play Sadira.
I liked her.
Forced.
Play Sadira.
Try her if you want. I don't know, like,
She's literally Spider-Man.
She's Spider Lady.
You can't pick up and play Spider-Man. I feel like Spider-Man's kind of...
Good, so this is a good
Are
time.
you
to
fucking
start.
kidding
Are
me?
you joking?
He's literally 1, 2, 3 super other than the web throw links. That's it.
No, he's actually hard. You need like spacing and stuff. You need to play Spider-Man.
Do you want a Spider-Man mirror? Let's do a first attempt for money. How much?
Alright. 2 weeks.
Abe, come on.
Money message here. Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be here.
tournament.
We'll do it on the street.
He's got to drive up.
Don't
in
know
a
how to play.
truck.
Are you kidding me,
Pull
man?
the
I played that
hatchback.
character for like 10 years in the other games. He's no different in this game than he is in the other ones.
Okay, which costume should I
Not the one where
Whichever one you like.
Bros. So then,
Abe,
no,
you're
okay.
extremely overcomplicating how easy Spider-Man is to play.
Which
He's not that hard.
He's not super easy, though. Wolverine is.
No, I agree. He's slightly above like Wolverine and people like
I
that.
feel that people, like, you can't just pick up Spider-Man not knowing how to play the game.
You really can.
You can pick up Wolverine.
You can.
You can't pick up
You
Spider-Man.
can. Your team
Hey, I picked
does
up
not
Zero
do that
day
well.
one.
But yes, Spider-Man can be picked up easily. All you need is a good DHC that off of Maximus Spider or off of his Crawler Assault. That's it. If you have that, you do 750k with regular MMHS, and then you do 2 supers. He's just like every other shitty Marvel character.
Anyway.
He's like Captain America, but more complicated.
On the ground, your quarter circle forward is like a spin move, and that's your combo linker. It's like she like spins.
Crawler Assault. It's literally what it is.
Okay.
I'm just.
The quarter circle back kick is like a backwards flip kick, and also you can anti-air with it. And the heavy version is an ender.
That's your Spider Sting.
Put some inputs in.
In the air, quarter circle forward punch is web throw downwards, and you can pull yourself to them. I guess
It's pretty much like that, yeah.
I don't know Spider-Man at all.
Think the A plus S movement with Spider-Man. It's like that. Yeah.
If you want to go in, just the H first. Don't do like.
And she gets like a lot of movement off that.
She has
too.
2 dive kicks, a medium one that like you hit them and you land on the ground beside them, and a heavy one that bounces off of them.
Think Chun-Li head stomp. Death comes to all. Exert sounds.
She has double jump as well.
Sounds.
Aeons have exert sound.
Just like Spider-Man, he uses double jump.
Jump with my blade.
I'm kidding. Spider-Man doesn't have a double jump. If only.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I've seen such top tier Sadira that I'm just kind of paranoid.
Your offense starts off of jumps mostly. The web stuff. Because the web
like-
things do a ton of hit stun on block. The block stun, I should say. Block stun.
Oh,
Okay, that was.
oh wow.
Yeah, a little bit of lag over here.
Oh, broken.
Go for those web clings, man.
Oh, you can jump cancel her throw and then do air combos.
Yeah, it's like a Marvel style launcher.
And she has air target combo like 1, 2, 3, and then EX web cling.
What the fuck is this?
Spider-Man.
Okay, alright, Spider-Man, yes, of course.
Web cling. There you go, bam.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh, the armor.
So how you want to do it?
Normals.
How you want to do it is button special, button special. That's the combo system of it. How do you?
You have to guess the strength of what they're doing, then hit either light and light, medium and medium, or heavy and heavy.
Well, not guess.
Well, or C. But at this level,
Yeah,
let's be honest, it's
you know how
guessing.
people.
Yeah, you can react to it if you know the
I know.
game in depth, yeah.
Okay, stop on the air against that.
How do you confirm off that? Tell them how you confirm off that.
Off the web point.
Yeah, web cling in the air.
You just start doing your ground combo.
Okay, yeah.
Because it puts you right next to them.
Recapture?
and you can-
It's a
Yeah,
recapture?
it's a recap.
Okay, then so that.
There you go, like that.
Ooh, that's
Yeah,
annoying.
so-
And then just do another auto double
Abe,
into
hit,
the other one.
special cancel, hit, special cancel. That's how you do the combo system in this game. So in the example there where you did web cling, you did a normal, then you did spin, then you do normal, spin, normal, spin. So you can cancel auto doubles into moves.
Okay, so it's not like light, medium, heavy, it's like
It's light, medium, or heavy, then cancel that into light, medium, or heavy spin, then do the light, medium, or heavy again, spin until you get to a finisher. I don't know what her finishers are.
Any heavy special.
Quarter forward back kick, launch them to the other side. Quarter forward heavy punch, keeps them in front of you. It's like
back
kick, launches them around you, like behind you. Yeah.
Heavy kick. It has to be heavy.
Yeah, it has to be heavy.
Yeah.
And then the heavy punch keeps you in front. When you're doing your specials, don't do heavies until you want to end it. Because the heavy one automatically ends it.
To do a heavy linker, you gotta hold light or medium, like special.
Yeah, I just don't do heavy linkers. That's my strategy.
But then your combos don't last forever, like mine.
When it lasts forever, it gets pretty obvious I'm doing it with the heavy.
Yeah, but lockouts is when you want to use them the most.
Yeah.
That's heavy,
You
by the
don't
way.
want to play optimal? That's your problem. I'm just kidding.
I'm too lazy to hold the button. When I hit the button, I want to see things happen.
Never play Zero
It's like
or
I'm playing-
Virgil.
Exactly. It's like I'm playing flag.
Hey, all right,
There you
spin,
go.
attack, spin. There you go. You almost had it there. You're getting it. You're getting it.
You can hit the button twice. Like, you can do
Yeah, it's not a timing thing. You can hit confirm them by mashing.
I don't mean like that. Like, you can do two normals on the same type and then do a special.
Yeah, they auto cancel each other. So. Oh, jump.
So if you want to make it
Actually trying to double tap. Okay.
medium special, like, hit medium twice. Or fast.
Well, if you hit medium once, it automatically does 2, because that's what an
Yeah.
auto double is.
I do it for like a timing thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
fine, too.
yeah. It's just
The
you don't
thing
have
is, like, the cancel window on auto doubles is so fucking gigantic that it doesn't really matter. You can do it at any time pretty much and it'll cancel.
Oh my god, the watch me. Oh my god.
Your double is like, it's like
exit
Captain
sound.
America. Just get up again.
Yeah. Which is annoying because she can change the trajectory or jump after.
Yeah, it's both the lights. Because the reason I'm doing that is because I was like, he might look for a grab to tech, but then it's also the light buttons that I'm hitting. So it's kind of
Also,
unbeknownst, but it's gonna
when you
work.
know a player's new, you know they're usually going to be mashing light or medium. So because they're just getting used to the combo system, right? So
Yeah, I had a problem where I only pressed medium ever when I started this game.
yeah, we got you out of that. Real
Oh,
quick.
yeah. I deserved it and definitely needed it.
There you go. Mix up.
There you go.
So Abe, in that situation, you'd go for like a dive kick or a cross-up double jump or whatever.
there you go. There you go, Ender. There you go. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Come on. That works.
The link stuff.
Oh my god, you're smashing the attack. Not hit that.
Gotta do those EX uppercuts, man.
Trying.
Can't get away from them.
Ah! That was the fucking motion.
Hey. Oh, that's slash. Death comes to all except me.
Death comes to all.
Oh my god, those big fierces.
Fierce! Oh,
Ah! I hate that. So much.
there you go. Yeah, she can jump cancel her heavy forward ender.
Very much, yeah. That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, or anything. There's different enders do different things, right? So
She doesn't actually have an uppercut motion. You just end it with any heavy special.
Okay, there we go.
Why is that? You can double jump
no,
after.
it's just really fucking huge hitbox.
You can't double jump after the heavy. I think it's only medium.
Ugh.
You can definitely... Okay.
Remember, you can also just press light punch to get out of stuff like that.
Yeah, kind of what I was trying to do.
Yep.
A little. Oh, I see that, and I'm like, there's no way she could be getting in if my sword is there.
It's a projectile.
It is a projectile. I have to remember that.
Back fierce blows it up.
Oh, right. It does.
Also, you can jump and hit him with medium punch or jump fierce kick. To
Yeah,
knock him out of
that,
the
it
air.
requires a certain angle, though.
Not really. If you know he's gonna throw the web, just go for it. You can hit him out of it. It's not invulnerable. Yep. Just like teching in SF5. Hey, sword. Not too late. Oh. After your throw, you can just hold up for a combo, Abe. Just like a launcher in Marvel. EX moves, just like Street Fighter. 2 punch, 2 kick. And they all have different. Properties. Like one of them might give you projectile invincibility. One gives you armor. One of them might give you invulnerability. Depends. If you check the command list, it'll tell you what each of them does.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait to see. I'm actually so glad you're going back early today.
Yeah, I'm leaving shortly. But I'm also going to my friend's music act. That's why I'm leaving early. It's not going to be long. That one's going to be like half an hour. Then I'm going home. We're 9 o'clock. Her act's at 10:30. So an hour and a half. But yeah, then I'm going home after that. Hold up.
I just got fucked.
Sorry, what's going on?
I was just asking if I could play.
Oh, you want to play? Oh, yeah, okay.
Like whenever you guys are done, like I'll just play Ultra until you're done, so like take your time.
I think Rich wants to take a break.
Yeah, no.
You're getting better, man. It takes time, dude.
Yeah.
Remember, all these people started in the FGC, so when I'm like, do a move into this, they already have that muscle memory, right?
No, I know. There was times I'm seeing where the DP should be, and I'm like tap tap, and I'm like,
Let me fight Abe real quick before they come back. I'll show you some tough stuff.
So the stuff that kind of worries me is I have to know when you're moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, get used to it. That's one of the big learning curves. But there's actually universal.
All right.
If I do a heavy thing, it's 3 hits. If I do a medium, it's 2. Except for everything is 6 hits.
Yeah. I now can see where the DP should be, and I'm trying to do the damn DP, but I'm like tap, and then I'm like ah shit, I need to get it out, tap hit, and I'm like
That's heavy, Abe.
Yeah, the spear coming down is the heavy.
But so you can break it heavy, but if he thinks you're gonna break it heavy, you can counter breaker it.
Yeah.
And then gets a free full combo reset.
Oh man, that projectile. That's at a real annoying angle.
Yeah, air fireballs are tough.
Yeah,
A lot of
it's
characters to deal with.
it's
That's why Kuma was so good in ST.
yeah.
But in this one, it's almost like...
Was it ST or the
You say what?
Street Fighter 2?
No, but that was
One of the iterations.
that was friggin' fun.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Execution.
It's getting used to the button, like the movement, and because like I knew I'd hate Sadira. I knew it because I'm like, this character's weird and quirky, and I'm not certain because it's like it's a weird like top angle in front of you aggression.
Probably just ran it. That's ground was like super long.
But yeah, no, this game's growing on me. It's nice to know that among other absolute noobs to this, I can compete. I can compare.
Yeah, man, it's not a hard game.
It isn't like, and then it's like once I'm able to get these like buttons and stuff like that, start playing different characters.
Okay, well, if you go
I really like there's a part of me that really wants to learn Cinder.
That is a tough character.
I know.
That is a tough
No, I know. That's why I'm not trying to do that. Because
Yeah,
it's
you gotta
like,
get execution down.
Lord, do you?
Though Cinder's execution is a bit different. He has back forward and down up
Yeah.
and such.
But like, it's the idea. Like, it doesn't matter like what the direction is if you're used to putting in directions.
So like, yeah, his dash
Yeah.
is back
His
forward,
dashes are
and then you could like
Yeah.
just press up forward to go up forward.
Yeah.
And then down forward to go down.
Yeah, and
forward
that's his
afterwards.
entire thing.
Yeah, and he just kind of dashes around at
Yeah, and then when you get into the combos, you're basically doing full screen. Like, it turns into like the Laura super. It's nonsense. Mainly.
you. He has like the flame grenades that he sticks on.
Oh
you.
yeah, and
Makes
then
him
the
safe on, like, everything.
yeah. And then he has the like lights your legs or arms on fire.
Oh yeah.
And then like your attacks, whether you're doing punch or kick, actually fan the flame and cause more damage to happen. It's like really fucking cool. Like
Yeah, he has like after a certain amount of time, his move specials get like boosted.
Yeah.
And when he's an instinct, they're like perma boosted.
yeah,
So like they gain extra properties.
he's got
like
so much
juggles.
going on. Yeah.
Yeah. And like burn.
Yeah. It's a lot of it is because I feel like he has the best win. He has my favorite win quote in all of fighting games.
This is just too much fun.
This is just too much fun. And I'm like, yes, that's what I want people to see when I
Cinder
win.
is fucking awesome.
He's great, but it's like all of the characters are great.
He's actually one of Arya's bad matches.
Yeah, I believe it. Because Arya's like, I just want a shotgun knee. And you're like, I'm in the air. And then also, like, her lower HP bars with the grenades on them would probably cause a lot of issues.
Yeah, it's just Cinder's so safe on everything that he causes a lot of wildlife.
Oh, okay.
And, like, if you get hit once, basically you're dead.
Yeah, also
Like,
would, like, the hitboxes come out, like, mess with your assist calling?
Yes, actually.
Okay.
He can blow up the grenades. If you have any grenades on you, you can blow them up and hit your assists.
That's nuts.
Only when you call the assist. So basically, if you have a grenade on you, you can't call
You
your
can't call assists.
Yeah.
So that means that basically if your instinct, no, not your instinct bar, your,
If you're in an
all of your HP is in danger, and if you're
Oh, yeah.
if you're
'Cause-
in instinct, you get those little mini droids. Would the grenade pop them too?
Yeah, but they don't give you damage.
No, they don't. But it also means that your instinct meter is now also negated.
Yeah, pretty much.
Shit, that's really bad. Like, workable.
Yeah, it's still like, it's like 5.5,
Yeah.
4.5. Like, it's not
after
a bad
hearing
match.
all of that, like, wow, this is all the advantages Cinder has. It's fine.
Which of the web cling starts to call as a recapture?
I think it's heavy.
Heavy. Just try it. Grab, jump, button, webby, heavy.
Oh, it's only a recapture if it's on the ground. Or it's not really a recapture.
Okay,
It's
so
like
how do you convert off a throw?
jump and instantly press, like, you can do an air target combo, light, medium, like, and then EX web cling,
Oh, yes.
EX web throw.
So, light, medium, yes. Is that recapture?
Yeah, and then you can like jump and do more, and you can also recapture if you do a dive kick in the air. Like you knock them up and then dive kick, like down medium or down heavy, and then they bring you down with them, and then yeah, there you go. You can ground bounce them, and then like
What's the H though? Is the H recapture? Where's the recapture? Start. Wow. Just figure this out right
Can
now.
I try?
Commandos? Definitely have an air to ground convert off this. Do you have a grounded recapture? Yeah, it says you lose like something all the time. So what exactly is a recapture? It's the air versus on the ground. Kind of, yeah. But a recapture just means they're in the air, ground, so into the bomber.
So they can't like air attack or whatever.
Oh man. What's happening? Arya doesn't have a bad matchup. She's S tier. What are you talking about? Yeah, of course she has bad matchups. We just talked about one. Like, chat. Chat being chat. Sadira doesn't have a recapture. It's just a ground bounce, supposedly. I don't know, but this is the same guy who says Arya doesn't have a freaking bad matchup, so...
You might be right. I don't know, right?
like, eh.
Yeah, so just go for the ground bounce, I guess? Is that the best way on that?
What was it? Cinder can't cash out the damage if Arya switch up her body. No, but that's... Yes, that is a scenario, but then you're also forcing a switch out, which then puts her into a weird position because she's like... Yeah, you're not... Yeah, like, they're not safe. Unless you do it with meter. Yeah. But if you do, like... You know, you'd have to pop your... You have to pop instinct to do that.
I'm talking about if you switch armor phases. You know how Arya will be fighting
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's right. Cinder is still decent against Arya, but there are things that Arya can do to Cinder.
Oh, yeah.
To make the matchup not as lopsided as people think.
Well, yeah, like we were... Well, that's what we were just saying.
I mean,
we
Arya
went...
is still legitimately the second best character in the game.
Oh, yeah.
So she beats everybody or has an even match with everybody except for Fulgor.
Yeah.
So,
well, yeah,
she has
but...
a bad matchup. I don't think Cinder's bad. I'm pretty sure it's
No? Like...
or slightly Arya.
Well, that's what we were saying. Like, me and Rocky went through a massive list of, like, what Cinder does to Arya and how this could be bad. And then it's like, and it's, it's alright.
Most of the stuff in this game, though, is like,
Yeah.
It's like, if you're not Aghanos, you're not having a bad time in most cases.
Yeah.
Or Ram.
Really? Ram?
Yeah, Ram sucks.
Is it just that he has such weird stuff that people don't know what to do about it?
Buttons are kind of shit. And then it's like, his best thing is a one-frame command grab, but it takes meter.
Oh.
So it's like, grab
Okay.
reset character in a game where lots of reversals are strong, so...
Oh, okay, I hear ya.
Yeah, you can try. At least try. Or else I'm just gonna kill you. And they do less damage. You want to fight me so you can see?
I don't like that. It's sad.
Jeez. Ram is underrated?
I don't think he's good.
Well, just on mobility alone in this game, like, mobility's kinda king.
All my options out of it are unsafe. Except for the shoulder tackle. Stock up all the cubes. So there's cubes at the bottom of the combo system, and as you do stuff, they go up, right? Cinematic.
Right, that's what... Instinct for cancel. What's up? Yes.
We're playing cookies with them all around.
And is every normal
Most are.
Coming out, man.
magic series and the special is normal.
Kinda, yeah. Like, Tusk is one of the characters that really shows that there are a ton of switches in this game. Like, his offense outside of having huge buttons is kind of shit. Like, it's very shit compared to other characters. But if he gets into the combo system, he fucking demolishes the life one.
Yeah. Can't wait for
But
that.
his armored normals are a good way of setting that up, like scaring people coming in. I really fought a lot of Spira, so I haven't seen her shit.
Yeah.
You don't get anywhere.
Arya cannot fly. Oh wait, no, Arya can fly. Stira can't fly. Arya, big robot. Yeah.
I'm not good with the it's just call it, it's a hover. She can hover herself. Change her trajectory.
You know what? We should have gave Abe Sadira.
You know
Not
that?
Sadira. We should have gave Abe, not Arbiter. Your freaking character. Yeah. It has assists and everything.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
High level mind games.
High level mind games, not with their
No. You're completely missing the point. Because, yeah, okay, let's say you can recognize all the breakers. Then I can be like, okay, you always breakers here and counter breakers.
But then you use that as base knowledge before you can play.
No, not at my house. Most of it tells you what you did wrong. Like if you break her and it comes up, it tells you over your head what you're doing.
Like,
You get used to recognizing how people play. It's more of like a, like the thing is, the combo system in this game, yes, it seems rigid because there's only 3 options you can react to against, right? And the thing is, it's player to player. If I notice you're doing something, I always have an option to counter that hit.
Arya is a Marvel character? Yeah, not too far off.
I have really quick reactions on a lot of the stuff because I'm used to it. So, you know,
Yo, what's up?
right away as soon as I see something.
Damn it.
But then that becomes a 50-50.
Yeah, I was, fuck it. I am working on 2 hours and having helped a person move across the city. I am not in the mood to be like, hey, person.
No, because if you get the full combo, most of the game is 50-50. Right? So, well, depending on the character. So,
I could see the horror of like, no.
like 70, 80, whatever.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, if you guess twice within this combo, chances are you got a break. Pretty reliable, right? Because you get used to how people do their combos. They be like, oh, that's really fast, I know it's light, so I'm going to just do lights, right? And if they're doing lights, they're getting no lights. And it fills up the bar like with balance. It's definitely balance.
Yeah, that'll kill you.
So recognizing breakers is not the biggest thing.
That was fun.
Look, you did lights, so how much I took. A lot of fun. Oh well.
The amount of goddamn times I'm like, he's gonna grab, and you're like, aha, I did. It still worked. And I'm like, god damn it.
Here's the difference. The big thing is knowing your opponent and reading.
Yeah, I've seen it, man.
Then you get a lockout, you go for the huge thing.
Yeah, you go for the... Oh, Jesus. It's only 9. Anyone in chat have any matchup stuff they want to see? Any characters? I'm basically saying, youngster, do you have any characters you want to see? You've seen a lot of Tusk. Not a lot of good Tusk. Oh, want to see some... Saying he wants to see some Con RoC. No? 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 Okay, yeah. Alright. No, the instant you said Con RoC, I was like...
So I can play Fulgor,
Yep.
like a decent level. Fulgor, Misako, TJ combo,
Rash.
Tusk, Rash. It's actually Tusk, Rash. That's it. That's really my character.
Yeah, I'd love to see TJ. He's another one of those characters that's like...
Not as good as TJ as